Hello and welcome back to Empires of Europe 1700, and we're now here at St. George's Castle because, well, I decided that I was going to start a siege of my very own. This is me actually starting this siege. Unfortunately, we do have Francis coming along here to help us out. I'm not sure whether I really should say unfortunately, because in general, he is actually being kind of helpful here, so maybe I shouldn't be so down on him for it. But anyway, we're going to increase our, let's see here, I should probably increase my medicine skill a little bit more. Obviously, that was my plan, you know, in general, because I already have 3 focus points in it, but I've kind of been wondering whether I should increase my athletic skill, because you can see here, my athletic skill is kind of capping out a little bit, and my medicine skill is very clearly not. The funny thing is, this is what's always amusing to me about medicine skill. As soon as you get Doctor's Oath, it starts leveling at an incredible speed, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. I'm gonna get athletics, actually, another point in that, because that's really gonna make a huge difference to us in the end. If I can get to 275 in athletics, we are going to have so much HP. We might be able to even live through at least maybe 2 shots. Maybe we'll live through 2 shots or something like that. I'm actually not entirely sure, but yeah, anyway, we'll just get a couple of other people leveled up there, and then we're going to go in. There are 479 on our side here, but you have to bear in mind that the defenders have an overwhelming advantage, and if they have a lot of grenadiers, that's going to be a bit problematic. Because, of course, grenadiers, they're going to do massive damage. Oh yeah, they have AoE, they got explosions, and it's going to be very, very harsh. However, I also have grenades, and so I should probably use those, shouldn't I? Nice. Nice shot. There was a little bit of bullet drop there, because I hit him in the leg, and I was aiming for his torso, so it's good to know that there is a little bit of bullet drop here and there. And I'm going to shoot that guy as well. Nice. That was in the shoulder. Good, good, good. And as you can see, athletic skill leveling up very nicely. And bear in mind that actually, you know what? Athletic skill is very, very useful for a wide variety of different reasons. Obviously, the main reason is so that you can eventually gain the 275 perk, but you are also gaining a significant amount of movement speed. How did I actually get shot? I got shot by one of these guys, I guess. So I'm just going to wait here for some time, because I don't have any way of healing myself, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to wait here until this battering ram takes this down. And I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to use my grenades. Because, oh, look at my medicine skill. My medicine skill's leveling up really, really nicely, surprisingly enough. Am I losing a lot of my own people? Yeah, kind of. I guess that's kind of the reason. But yeah, my grenades. I want to use my grenades super badly. Let me see if I can just get through here real quick. There we go. And now, okay, I got shot in the head for 273 damage. That's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, that is kind of unfortunate. Oh well, never mind. I really wanted to use my grenade, but oh well. You know, technically what I could have done better there is maybe gone up the siege tower. That might have made more sense. I'm not entirely sure if that would have been a better idea, because there were so many riflemen all over the place that it's very, very difficult to prevent yourself from getting shot randomly. So yeah, that's obviously a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I do have a couple of these guys, a couple of pikemen. I've been leveling up some of those in the meantime, and we have a small amount of grenadiers too, which might be somewhat useful. Let's go for warlord here. We're going to be going for walk it off, I think. Walk it off is probably going to be really, really nice for us. And I now need to restore myself once again, which is really sad. I was kind of hoping, as I say, we definitely wouldn't have been able to take this by ourselves, by the way, but I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to try to recover ourselves relatively decently here, and I did go and recruit some more people and so on and so forth, but unfortunately that hasn't seemed to have made much of a difference. Orléans was besieged, by the way, by an army that was almost 900 strong, so everyone was just basically getting out of there as fast as they possibly could, and I don't blame them. That was an extremely difficult opponent to fight against. And we're going to go into a little tournament here. Little tournament, not a siege, but a little tournament. And this is obviously really, really good for renown reasons. If there are no other places that we can, you know, get renown, then this is a good way to do it. And there we go, he's shot. Okay, fantastic. Now we can just shoot him. There we are, wonderful. Bear in mind, I just want to clarify this because some people have been questioning that in the comments. Do gunners not have any melee weapons or something along those lines? And yes, gunners do have melee weapons most of the time when in a normal battle, but when you're in a tournament, they don't. So if you can get into melee range with them, you're probably going to be absolutely fine. Ooh, I almost died. Whew. That was a little bit of a close one right there. That was not great. Okay, thankfully we did live. And okay, who do we have right here? Okay, we don't have anyone using a gun, so that's good. Try and kill him. Oh no. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as that guy ran in like an absolute idiot, I knew that was going to happen. Oh well, never mind. It's all right. You know, I'm not too, yeah. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. 6 renown is not really going to save us that much. As you can see, we need another, what? 80... 80 or 70 or whatever renown to be able to get to the next clan tier. And, well... it's quite a far distance away right now, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to get into this tournament and we're going to try this one on for size. Now bear in mind that the French have just made peace with the Holy Roman Empire, which I'm not a big fan of because obviously we now no longer have any way of, well, doing any kind of larger scale battles, and we don't really have the way to, you know, attack any caravans or anything like that. Technically I could do that and just go, you know, rebel mode, but I'm not sure if that's really a good idea, because we might annoy the French and then they might come after us, potentially. I've got to be... oh no, Alexander is here. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Nice! Oh... wow, I got disqualified anyway? That is hilarious. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna leave and hope that Alexander wins. Did he win? I don't know, because oh wait, is he dead? Did he just die right now? I don't think so, right? No, he's alive, he's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, there's another Alexander that was being lost right there, so that's kind of unfortunate. Alright, so, wait a minute. Okay, so let me actually just take a quick look at the diplomacy screen, because this is going to be very important for us. So you can see here that the French are actually paying an insane amount of cash to GB right now, and then we otherwise have, okay, so Genoa is not doing particularly well against Venice. That might be a good way to go. Maybe we should... where is this? Let me see. I think it's here. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay, so if I go over there and become a mercenary of theirs, I'm probably going to have an exceptional amount of mercenary wages, because their ratio is going to be very high. At least that is the hope, right? That is the hope. So... let me see if I can find... there is someone in here. So what I'm going to do is, once again, I am just going to leave. And we are going to be speaking to this fellow. I don't know. Hello there, sir. Hello there. I would like to... yes, there you go. 610. Absolutely insane. 610 gold per amount of influence. So really, really insane. Okay, so let's see. This guy, whoa. Okay, they've got, let's just see here. Italian rifleman. These guys are pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. That's gonna be kind of harsh. I don't think I can handle 300 people. That's the really annoying thing. I can handle, you know, about 100, maybe 150, maybe even 200. But I definitely can't handle 300 in my opinion. I think that's gonna be a bit too much. We might be able to handle these guys. Yeah.
If you please.
Ooh. Okay. This might be a little bit, maybe a little bit harsh. I'm not sure. Okay, charge damage. Do I want surging blow or do I want charge damage? Charge damage is not really that impactful in native, and I don't have RBM or anything like that installed, so we're going to be going for Surging Blow, I think. That's probably going to be a good idea. Okay, so 122 and 150. I should have... I theoretically should be absolutely fine here. Technically, we should be absolutely fine, but it is very much dependent on a number of things. Okay, let's see what we can do. Where is the enemy? I can't even tell where they are right now. That's kind of annoying. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let's just spread everyone out. Yeah, that's not particularly good, is it? No, let's do something like this. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's put them into a loose formation. There we go. There we are. Okay, so that's 2 lines. I think this is a bit too much, to be honest. So I think we're going to just make that a little bit less. Maybe like something like this. I don't know whether that's really going to work. And I can't really move them that close, unfortunately. So that's not very good. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to do something here. We're gonna have to hold fire because obviously this is something I've used in the past when it comes to using firearms and things. Oh, wait a minute. We have some of these? We have cannons? What?
Everyone, fire!
Okay, everyone fire at will. There we go. Wow, massive, massive volleys of muskets happening right now. Let's just fire at will right here for the moment. Now, that was a bit too much of a lead, in my opinion. Alright, never mind. Okay, we're doing a very, very good job right now, at least. Whoa. That was insane. Oh, that was so funny. Okay, so, yeah, no, we are absolutely 100% fine. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to actually tell everyone to hold fire. And then we are going to be telling them to fire at will once again. There we go. Nice. Good volley, good volley. Okay, can we get some more of that, please? Okay, nice, nice, nice. Let's get my grenade. Throw the grenade. Ah, there we go. Nice damage. Nice damage. Oh, and then I got shot in the face. Yep. That was 236 damage. I actually wonder, what did I get shot by? What did I actually get shot by? Because it feels to me like I got shot by something not a musket, but maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be absolutely fine, as you can see right here. It is going to be a fine day where we actually did manage to achieve victory. This, by the way, okay, now, just bask in the gloriousness that we have just witnessed, because the 54 influence, imagine this, 54 influence times by 610 gold is going to convert into so much cash. It's going to be great. I'm going to be taking these guys prisoner, by the way. Every single person I am going to be taking them prisoner. Because that is just how things go. And massive amounts of these guys can now level up. We can now get some of these. More pikemen, maybe? Do we want more pikemen? I'm not entirely sure. We'll go for some more grenadiers there. More bombardiers. I have no idea what bombardiers are all about. But that seems pretty cool. We have a helmet. Okay, that's kind of nice. And we also have an officer long coat. That's cool. All right. Noble shoes. There we go. And we also have infantry saber. I don't really need that, I don't think. But I will be taking all of that anyway. There we have it. Okay, so we are in a bit of a tricky situation here because this is what's really quite funny. This is a great location. I don't know whether you've noticed that already, but the location is fantastic for ambushes. Because you could see here, look, this intersection between Venice and Ancona, I guess? I don't know. Whatever. It just, generally, this area right here is absolutely wonderful. If you come up this middle section of the land and you attack people right between these two bridges, everything is going to be good, because what you can do is you can make sure that you have a safe exit strategy. Every single time you come over here, as long as there are no enemy vassals in this area right here next to Verona Castle, you're going to be completely and utterly safe to retreat. And then you can do whatever you need to. You can do whatever you want, and it's just amazing. Super, super good. So we're going to go to the dungeon. Actually, no, we're not going to go to the dungeon, apparently. I, for some reason, cannot donate these prisoners. I'm not sure why, but I guess I'm just going to be selling all of these guys. There we go, another 3,600 for us. I don't know why I can't give them to the... Why can't I give them to the dungeon? That's kind of a bit strange. I guess I could execute them if I wanted to be that way. You know, if I wanted to execute, if I wanted to start executing people. I don't really want to execute because I feel like that trivializes a lot of the gameplay later on. However, it sometimes is the only... Yeah, you know, it's sometimes the only way, isn't it? Yes, it's sometimes the only way that you can really make any kind of headway in the game sometimes. Just generally, because most of the time you are going to be seeing a lot of regeneration from the opponent. They're going to be very, very quick to come back and get on their feet. And look at how much cash I'm making right now. 6,100 from that. Really quite insane. Okay, so now the thing is, do you think I'm going to be able to achieve victory? Oh, wait. Okay, I can definitely do this. Okay, hello, Laura. Hello. And Andrea is also here. Okay, let's do this. I was actually hoping to get at least 2 of them, but not 3. Okay, not 3. I think 3 is a little bit too harsh for us. And we're going to tell them to hold fire once again. No, not dismount, you absolute idiot. We need them to hold fire. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go for a loose formation. I actually forgot to do the wonderful thing that we did before where we spread them out quite nicely. Okay, we're going to have to get ready for this. Get ready, and... I think we can probably fire now, right? There we go. Good fire. Nice, nice. Okay, good. Nice damage, nice damage. Kind of wish I was on a horse, actually, surprisingly. Kill that guy. I just want to make sure that people that get too close just get cut down instantaneously, because if they are managing to shoot for any length of time, they're probably going to kill me. So I would try to hope that maybe we can prevent ourselves from dying this time around. Nice. I actually killed that horse. Obviously not intended, but it was pretty good to do that. Nice, nice, nice. We've got 125 in crossbows. My people are doing absolutely fine. This is, you know, this is actually one of those times where it's just a testament to how bad the auto-delegate AI actually is, especially when it comes to certain mods, because obviously you don't really want to have your musketeers running into melee. No, you don't really want to do that, but that's exactly what happened when I died in the previous battle, and you could see exactly the result. We had so many casualties in comparison to what we have this time around. Look at our casualties. They are completely fine. 100% fine. Look at this. We got six deaths, which is really very manageable in comparison to what we had before, which was pretty harsh. Is that guy dead? Yeah, that guy died. Okay, thank you very much. Wow, a lot of carnage right here. A lot of carnage, but pretty happy with myself right now. There we go. 44 influence, a decent amount of renown too. Obviously, renown is not really what I'm caring about right here, because renown is going to come to us whether we want it or not. But what is really important is the influence. The influence is going to be very, very important for us. And it's just to make sure that we are as, shall we say, as secure as we possibly can be when it comes to our being able to continue doing what we're doing right here, which is just murdering everything that we can, and making sure that we have a decent amount of people to help us out with that. So yeah, that's really, really good. Okay, so otherwise, let's do this. There we are. Okay. I need to be a little bit careful here. I think he has... Yeah, there we go. That's good. And now we can actually give her some stuff as well, because I haven't actually equipped her in anything. So this is a big mistake on my part, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter. Most of the time, armor is not going to make any difference, which is definitely something to bear in mind. You know, armor in this mod, not going to make any difference, because you're just going to get shot and instantly killed. So that's definitely something that we need to be a bit more aware of. What is this? Worn officer's band? That's kind of terrible, isn't it? Yeah, all of this is actually kind of terrible. I could potentially do this and then just see. Usually things that cost more are going to be slightly higher quality, so it might be good. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Wow, that looks hilarious on her. Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. And she's using a pretty terrible musket, so I want... Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll give her this. She is going to level up like no one's business from this. Absolutely. She's going to do so much damage right now. Black powder ammo. There we go. Give her that. And then she's going to be good. And I'm going to actually remove her horse. There's no point in her using a horse, that's for sure. There we go. Very nice indeed. And now we can... Well, we're right next to the town, right? Ah, no, we're a little bit further away than where we need to be. So we have 4 vassals in our prisoner's hold, and I'm obviously selling the rest of the prisoners that we have here. Technically, we could convert these, but at the moment, I think that's going to take way too long, and I would much prefer to just offload them as fast as we can, and then just, you know, make sure that we're dealing with things the way that we want to deal with them, which is just to get as much cash as possible. We got some blunderbuss ammo here as well, so if we did want to use that, we could potentially, but I don't really see the point. The Jaeger rifle is actually pretty nice. It does reduce the accuracy a little bit and increases the speed, but I'm fine to sell that. That's absolutely okay. And we otherwise just want to get rid of that as well. And there we go. We're getting 31,000 in cash. And I can also get rid of a little bit of fish. We can get some additional butter. We can get some additional cheese. And there we have it. Let's get rid of some of this grain and fish. There we are. Okay. Now, look at that. We've got 100,000 in cash. Very, very nice. Yeah, okay, so... I'm wondering what we can do now. I'm actually wondering whether we should we become a vassal of these guys? I think that's probably going to be a death sentence, isn't it? I think that's probably going to be something that is a bit too difficult. Maybe. It very much depends. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see here. Plus 4 bolts per quiver or armor penetration. I don't really care about the armor penetration. Actually, wait a minute. I don't really care about the ammo either. I think the armor penetration is probably going to be the best course of action then, because we're never going to use 50 bullets in a million years, you know. Kind of unfortunate about that, to be honest, but no, that's just not the reality of the situation at the moment. Oh, look at how much cash we're making. Look at that. Another 10,000 we just made, which is fantastic. There's Giovanni II. We don't have to really worry about him. He can just go and eat his pizza. And we will otherwise just have to deal with Lord Pietro instead. And we can do some wonderful larger scale battles. I'm very much enjoying this. Oh yes, I like it. Okay, so let's see. We're going to put them into a loose formation first, and then we'll just do the little line thing. And what do we have? Do we have some cavalry? Yeah, we have some cavalry here. Do we? No, we have horse archers. Okay, we have horse archers. Okay. Well, that's absolutely fine. All right. Yeah, so we're going to do the same thing once again, where we just tell them to hold fire, of course. And, yeah. I kind of, you know what I kind of wish? I kind of wish the enemy didn't have any cavalry, because then we wouldn't have to do this weird hold fire thing, and I kind of wish we would have like a bit of a hold fire rule against the enemy musketeers, because I think that would be a lot of fun to have like a musket versus musket kind of situation going on. I think that might be more enjoyable, but I think it's pretty cool the way that we are dealing with the enemy as it stands. I mean, you can see here, they're just getting absolutely shredded. Nice shot. There we go. Not too bad. And this guy is also doing something. Let's try and eliminate him. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, that is very funny. Yep. And it's funny as well because we don't even have a huge amount of medicine skill, but that just goes to show that maybe what we need to do is we just need to do some more auto-resolves or something like that. I think that might be... Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Getting shot in the leg, that's always fantastic. But yeah, I was moving forward primarily because I knew that we were going to win. And I didn't really need to worry too much. Oh, Pietro actually died. He died on the field. Wow, man, that's weak. That's weak. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm actually wondering, ooh, a cavalry saber. That looks pretty fun. That's much better in terms of our speed, isn't it? I mean, it looks cooler at the very least. And that's kind of nice, right? I think that's kind of nice. What do we want to do, though? Do we want to use this Masterwork Infantry Saber? It's got a very, very large swing speed, which I very much appreciate. I actually like the swing speed a great deal. You know what? Should I try it out? You know what? I'm going to try it out. just because I think it's going to be fun to do so. And we're just going to put that there. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just take all the loot. There we are. Wonderful. Yeah, so he actually died. Wow. I'm very surprised about that. I guess that's one way to do it, right? That means I don't need to, you know, don't need to execute them, and I don't lose any any relation with anyone, but it is a bit of a roundabout way of eliminating these vassals, that's for sure, especially considering we have such a minuscule percentage chance for that to happen. So probably not going to be a thing that we'll be relying on too much, of course. Okay, nice little loose formation. I'm not sure why the scroll wheel down moves the camera down, and scroll wheel up moves it up. I personally would prefer it to be the other way around. Is that just me? You know, like because obviously when you're scrolling out, like for example, if you're using like Google Maps, or if you're using I don't know, playing GeoGuessr or something like that, usually when you scroll wheel down, you're zooming out, right? So why is it that when you're scrolling down, it zooms you in? You know what I mean? I understand the reasoning behind it, because obviously, you know, scrolling down moves you down. I mean, you know, that's obviously pretty logical, but I still find it uncomfortable. Is that just me? Is that just me? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, what we're going to do, once again, a nice little hold fire, and the enemy is basically, this is the funny thing about them as well. They're basically running their cavalry straight into us when they could be using them as a flanking force. If they would use them as a flanking force, I feel like we would have a much harder time of things. And or if they were to just keep their cavalry back until we started our first volley. If we started the first volley and then they started to charge us and we missed a whole bunch of shots, we would probably be in a really, really bad position. At least that's what I think. Okay, yeah, we could probably start firing now. Nice, nice. Good volley right there. Good volley. All right. And maybe we can do a little bit more. But yeah, as you can see, the enemy's infantry is so far away right now. They literally have nothing on us. They cannot do anything. They're not even in range. Wow, nice. Took him down at least. It seems like there's a guy hiding in the trees over there, but that's absolutely fine. We don't really need to worry about that. And that is indeed a victory for us. Look at that. We basically took no casualties whatsoever. But look at our influence. I think the influence might actually also be slightly increased due to our warlord skill. Or should we say our warlord perk that we gained. I think that really is making a pretty large difference. Or at least I hope so. And what are we going to get here? Okay, I think Lifeguard is probably going to be relatively good. We could go for Fusiliers, or... That's a flintlock musket. I think that seems pretty good. And as you can see, they are actually using bayonets here as well. So, yeah, I think that might be kind of cool. Let's go for some Italian engineers. Why not? And we'll go for German regulars. There we are. Okay, fantastic. And otherwise... Nope. I think we're pretty good. I look like such a monster right now. Our gear looks so incredibly weird. It really does. Okay, so this is going to be a bit problematic. If this guy follows me, this is the thing. I have kind of put myself into a bad position right now. If these guys see where I am right now, because obviously I don't think they can see me. I think they're not able to. Traveling to Altinum, which is over there. I mean, sorry, Utinum? Utinum? I don't know. But yeah, they're traveling over there, so we don't even need to worry about this. Okay, I have a chance to get by. There we are. All right. If they had seen me over there, that would have been almost surely a death sentence. Maybe. It very much depends, obviously. It very much depends on if they want to, you know, charge their cavalry in and all that wonderful stuff that we know that they love to do. Anyway, we're going to get paid in promise here so that discarded armor can be donated for increased experience, which is always very, very nice. And we're going to be getting... Oh, I actually thought I had an attribute point. Okay, apparently I didn't. It's kind of sad. Oh well, never mind. I guess I will just put one last point into athletics here, considering my medicine skill is still doing absolutely fine. Leadership is okay. Charm is alright as well. Everything else is seemingly not too bad, so that's probably the best way to go. And I think we should probably head back to Milan. Why not? I think that sounds like a good idea. And I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.